Kuretake colours today. Got a shadow green, Venetian red, yellow brown and a green grey. Got a size 6 brush. And I just thought, I just want to have a little bit of a doodle play really. And I just thought, well, I'll try and make some little flowers and maybe some little insects. Just mixing up some colours in my palette, dragging the brush round in a nice circular motion. Just going to add Venetian red to the centre and let that bleed out, slightly bigger. Again, bringing it round, and then I've decided to add this blue, and I'm going to let the colours mix again, just as a bit of an experiment to see how that works out. I want to do some insects, I think, so I'm going to try using this brush, see whether I can get sort of like wing shape. Bringing that down like that, bringing the brush down like that, like a wing would be, bring it slightly out. I'm going to do another one here, just do some more wing shapes here. Oh, that's worked out better, I think. I've let it splay out at the ends. So really pushed hard down on there. I think that's quite wing shaped. Okay, I'm going to do some more little flowers. Bring that round to a nice little circle. Another thing here, but doing it the opposite way around with the blue on the outside. Dragging the colour round. There's a little circle here, but I'm going to fill that circle in. Tiny circle up here. Grabbing some of the red. Flower here. A round shape, maybe have 3 of them. I think that'll be good. I'm going to do some leaf shapes here, so I'm just using the brush, just the edge of the brush. I quite like that. I have a set of 3 of these round small flowers here. These tiny little round circles here. Do 3 of them. Things look good in 3s or 5s or 7s. Those odd numbers. Do what you want to do. Around there. I think the centre's got a bit lost there. Just put a dab more paint on. And little, so just because I think that'll look cute. The odd leaf here and there. Utilising the brush is quite fun to do, using all sides of it here. So just applying the paint randomly, just filling up the space with little small dots here, just because I feel as though there's a lot of white on the page, so just want to add a little bit more detail there. So continue until you feel happy with the space that you've got there, and when you feel happy, then you need to let your painting dry in order then for you to apply some more detail. So I've got a selection of pens, gel pens. I've got white, gold and a black fine liner pen. And I'm just adding some detail here, putting some leaf shapes on to these little patterns. I've got a fibre tip pen here and I'm just adding some dots. I just want to make this look like a flower, so I'm just thinking about what a flower looks like and adding some detail to that. Squiggly little patterns on top of squiggly little patterns, which I think looks rather effective. And then just adding some more dots around that pattern. In order to make the gold pop a little bit, adding that black round that gold there, and then just adding some more petal shapes around those circles, just coming out from the middle. Just outlining some of those smaller shapes and making some little leaf shapes as well. So onto the insects here, I've got a black fine liner pen and I'm just adding some little details. I've got a gold gel pen and a white gel pen and just adding some little dots in there. Continuing onto some leaf patterns. And again, just adding those details. So you could do anything you want. You could use the gold pen here, the black pen, whatever you feel is good for you. I'm just going with the flow, just enjoying my time here. Again, doing another insect, completing him in black, and then getting the gold gel pen, adding some little lines on his back, and then some little dots on his wings, complementing it with the white. Just doing some little circles, and again some more leaf shapes. So you can see here how easy it is. You just start off with your little painting, get your marks down, and it's just a matter of layering on top with your little pens, which really make everything stand out and look really effective. So I hope you like this. If you like this, maybe consider liking and subscribing. Maybe leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, hear what you're up to, whether you're going to try this, what you think of this. I really hope this gives you the confidence to go ahead and try, because it is so easy. I know when you look at painting, sometimes I know I do, and I think, oh gosh, that looks really complicated. But it's just a matter of breaking it down, just taking it in stages, starting with your base layers and building up from the bottom. And I think once you start thinking like that, it's a lot easier to look at a picture and think, okay, how can I do this? And you start just with those base layers, the colours, getting those colours down, and then think about the detail at a later date. Pens are always good for that fine detail, especially if you find it very difficult to paint finely with your watercolour paint. Pens can do that job for you, and you seem to have a little bit more control, at least I do, when I'm using a pen, as to doing the detail as opposed to using the brush. You can add any detail that you want. All I suggest you do is find a bit of space, some time where you can just relax, and then just put down what pops into your head. You might want to, use some reference point to assist you, but just go with the flow. Whatever pops into your head, just put it down and see what happens. The worst that can happen is that you don't like your painting. The best that could happen is that you really love it and you put it up on the wall. So just adding some more detail to some of these insects. I think they've turned out rather well. I'm really pleased with them. I think I'll be painting some more of them. And I quite like the flowers and the detail that goes on with the pen. Quite like doing these insects. I think they're really nice. Very relaxing, just colouring in there, just adding the detail on their little wings. So when you feel that you've done enough detail on your picture and you're happy with the way it looks, then you might want to do a border by using a felt tip pen and pressing it against the masking tape. Gives a lovely border when you peel away the tape. You can see the detail here, and you can see those lovely insects and the flowers, and I think it's turned out quite well. I don't know what you think, but if you want to leave me a comment, that would be great. So yeah, that's been really interesting to do. I think I'll utilise them again, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.